Back, ladies and gentlemen, for the third hour of this glorious disaster. We are currently. They are. They have just arrived in the star system around Therium 5. So, take it away, lads. What are you doing?
I want the crew to check the ore specs.
Do the roll.
Is this the one that I can tickle on?
I believe
Yes.
so.
Yeah, you.
Yes, it's
you aid the machine
detection.
spirit.
I'll do that then. Eight degrees. So that's like
Yeah, that's a lot. What was it for the ore specs? An inquiry
It's
or scrutiny?
yeah, it's for the crew to be 30 plus the detection, which is 30, and whatever Varus cooks up.
so additional degrees of success, you remove the first one, right? So I
Well-
think it's
We pass it anyway if it's a 30 plus detection rating.
yeah, it's like plus 25, I think. No, that's not right. It's plus 15 from me. No, plus 20. Yes, plus 20. That's it. I got it figured out, guys.
So, you should now all have a MISC crew sheet in your thingamajig. So whenever I ask you to roll for the crew, you can just open that and roll from it and add the skill if it isn't listed.
Awesome.
That's yeah.
Well, they can dodge. That's better than me.
Well, I don't know the entire skill list, but fuck it, I can't be bothered to figure it out right now.
I believe
It's-
it's a case of we have so many crew, we could find someone to put where we need them who can do that certain thing at
Yeah.
that level.
Damn it, that's a lot of degrees of success. So first one is 5, and then for every degree, yeah, you pretty much have everything figured out. There is an asteroid belt around where you are, and then yeah, there are a couple of smaller ships going to and from the asteroid belt and moving in the asteroid belt as well. And then there is a couple of ships going from the warp gate point that you currently are, going, back and forth from the planet here, and then opening a jump point.
Quick question. There is combat action. Extended action for somewhere on this. Let me just check.
Which one are you looking for?
I'm looking in the combat one. Ship combat. There was. Could have sworn there was one that gave you a detail, like you could narrow in on certain things and scan them.
Oh yeah, that's focused auguries. That you scan
Oh, I
one
see.
ship.
Yeah. Right. I'll leave off for the moment. Don't want them being alerted to any hostile actions.
All right. Yeah, it says basic information about the ship. So around the going to and from the planet on the trade highway, void highway, basically, for a lack of a better word, are transport ships and a couple of sword class frigates escorting them, or at least flying information with a couple of the transport ships. And in the asteroid belts are basically swarmed with smaller transport ships going to and from the asteroid belts around
Yeah.
you.
So it appears to be a mining thing.
Yep. And with that roll, and that was what active augur is. And you didn't have.
Yeah, it was just a wide area thing. No.
Yeah,
focus
I'm
stuff.
trying to figure out how many bloody degrees of success that was.
Because it was
Yeah, it's-
base 30 plus 30, so that's 2 degrees plus whatever bonus I got from the Varus, so
20.
5 degrees.
All right, so you have a pretty damn long range scan for this because every degree of success increases by 5, and the base was 20 void units. So you
Right.
scan a lot. So you do detect 2 ships in the asteroid belt, which appears to be sword class frigates. One sword class frigate and a raider running on silent mode.
Silent mode, you say?
Yep.
Lady Captain, there's a Rager running on silent in the asteroid field. Do you think it warrants a further inspection?
Good.
Could be possible pirate.
Yes, or it could. But there's also a possibility it could be a forward scout for the Mechanicus. Just checking out the warp entry point.
That is true.
But-
So I'll go on your command.
But in either case, it warrants an investigation. If it is the Mechanicus, then we can just tell them that they are not hidden well enough and they should get on that. And if there are pirate activity, then
We
well,
can
we would.
inform the Navy and laugh as the one of them gets destroyed and we go in and pick off the other. Alright,
We could
you,
do
crewman,
things to them.
do another, focus those auguries on that silent running ship.
Yes, my lord. And then you roll for the thingamajig again.
Do I tickle again?
Yeah, that would obviously be for the best.
I will also tell the crewman to do this good.
Yeah, I mean, I tell the entire Enginarium to bring out the Sacred Dungeons.
Just roll out the bathtubs with sacred unguents.
I think we need to get some rebreathers so we can breathe freely.
Suddenly, everyone picks up their void suit.
It works.
The bathtub with the sacred unguents gets rolled out by 4 tech priests chanting in unison in binary cant and letting out celebratory puffs of incense. And you see the whole bridge crew just reach for their rebreathers stashed under their seats.
So how many extras is that?
I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure how the math works out. It's either 20 or 25. It's 5 plus 5 for every 2 additional successes.
Yeah, it would.
Be 25.
It's basically as same as it would be at 7 degrees. 1, 3, 5, 7.
So that would be
Right,
20.
yes. Yes. We get the augur arrays, void shields, and any combat-related components.
That's 3 degrees of success for a focused augury.
Yep.
You get all components of the ship.
Oh yeah, it's one. Yeah, I thought it was per degree. Don't worry.
No, it's basically said if you get 1 success, all essential components except for a couple. And then on 3 degrees of success, you get all components aboard the target ship.
Awesome.
So which one did you scan, the raider or the light cruiser?
The one silent running.
Both of
Which
them are
was the
silent
raider?
running.
Alright, I'll scan the radar.
All right. Yeah, the raider are closest to you, and the frigate, or sorry, the light cruiser are nearest the station. One moment. I got so excited.
No!
I got so excited I skipped out of roll 20.
Here we see an example of an excited machine spirit. I think I have to play Roll20 camera roulette again.
Back in a second while he sorts this out.
He says as I sort it out. Can you guys see this?
Yeah,
One void unit equals 10,000 kilometers.
that is the brass bucket, isn't it?
Yeah, you have to zoom out a bit. The scale on this is quite large.
The Furugu looks kinda small there.
Cool, back. Let's kill some stuff.
Excellent. So you have detected a ship in the middle of the asteroid, or at the edge of the asteroid belt thingamajig.
I think we need a new icon token for this, but we'll sort it out another day.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bit gash, to be honest.
I think Vassal has some for Battlefleet Gothic.
Ah, yes. Vassal 40k, the thing that you can only play if you have the actual models that no one has the models for.
Yes.
Precisely.
Yeah, I'll sort out the tokens another day. I just grab these and copy paste all over the shop. So yeah, you get all the components. I haven't looked at the list yet, so for the basic NPCs, but you can do whatever you want. And obviously, you can ask me anything you want, and I'll reveal it, what they have. Right now, as soon as they notice that you have pinged them on the Auspex, they fire up their engines and start moving.
Which direction? Towards the way? Or just...
Currently straight forward because they can't really maneuver in the middle of a bloody asteroid field.
Lady Captain, may I suggest scanning the asteroid field to see whether it's highly volatile? We may not want to blow up the entire asteroid field.
Yes, and yeah.
I highly recommend against this.
I mean, maybe we do want to.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Well, this warrants an investigation either way, because I want to know who's on that ship.
Actually, would I have got the name of the ship through that?
Not
Always.
not transmitting their name.
Also, Cal, would this field count as small particles?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
It's large asteroids.
Well,
Just want to check because we have the shields for.
Yep.
yeah, there's probably fine particles in it.
Yeah, but there's also big rocks that do horrible stuff.
Yeah, but you it's not fine thick enough layer of them to fuck up your scanners.
Has anyone got the weapon stats? Because I know it's on the other Roll20 page. I don't think we've got him on a character sheet.
Yeah, I have a ship sheet I can link to you.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, that would be good.
It's in the chat history, but Sod do that. I can just link you directly.
Yes, thank you. I just want to know my options when I'm firing at shit.
Buys the missiles.
Well, the missiles is
Well-
the only one that can actually damage the hull.
Yes, but it's one thing I've noticed is to fire the missiles, we need to point our ship directly at them. So we need to basically charge them.
Yeah, well, there's a diagram for fine forward, but yeah, that's why we have the EMP prow or dorsal. I mean, oh wait, what? Yeah, the EMP dorsal shit.
So, what do you want to do? Like, you have discovered them, they have fired up their engines and start moving out in reaction to you finding them. So, how do you react to them moving?
I mean, we could try hailing them before we
Yeah.
go straight into combat.
Might be a good idea to hail them.
Yeah, it's a polite thing to do after all.
You mean
So-
a hail of missiles?
That's the second step.
Oh,
So who shall be doing this? Would you like to, my lady, or should I?
someone who's good at talking, please.
Yeah, Haker, you have a way with words. See if you can get these slobs to cooperate. Or possibly just talk the situation down if that is indeed a Mechanicus.
Alright, yeah, I'm not quite sure how communications work in 40k, but I guess I just pick up the mic, tell whoever's at the console to put me through to them, and I say, "This is the Verrugo speaking. Unidentified vessel in the asteroid belt. Identify yourself."
You simply get a response back. Leave us alone. We haven't done you anything. But if you come any closer, we'll shoot you out of the void.
Identify yourself, or we won't have any choice but to follow you. If you do not identify yourself, we will consider you possible pirates, and we will intercept your path.
Your vox crackles for a bit, but you still manage to send the signal through the interference.
It
Uh,
appears they're trying to jam us, Lady Captain.
Well, that is just rude. Not an intercept course.
This is the Verrugo speaking. You've just fucked yourself.
Is there no
Nice
like
way of
anti-jamming actions?
Well, not for you specifically. You can jam their communication if you want, but they try to jam yours, but they fail with their tech use because they aren't as good as you.
Damn jammy buggers.
Well,
Right.
that's basically meta confirmed that they're not Mechanicus.
We could always just use the macro cannons to take out their engines.
Yeah, but we need to get a lot closer.
Yeah,
The
what?
range is only 5.
From the way this looks, they are probably gonna move out of the asteroid field over here and probably start moving away. Which means we kinda, if we want to catch up with them, we kinda have to move through the asteroid field, which might be a bit dangerous.
We have a speedy ship.
Our speed is what, 10?
And we have
Yes.
good maneuverability, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, I can boost speed.
Alright, so let's roll initiative here then. And then we can figure this out as we go.
Okay, so
along.
that's the ship's 10
That's just
plus
speed.
D10 and the ship's detection bonus.
Which
Oh,
is
it's detection
30.
plus 30? Well, plus
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, so D10 plus 3. I'll roll that.
You are
Sorry.
the captain.
Oops, not. Accidentally hammered the one key a bit too many times.
Hey, hey, with the monkeys. Let's all
That was almost a
rock
10.
around. Oh, god damn it. Can I use a fate point just to boost that to 10?
Why doesn't our lady cap... Actually,
I don't think you can reroll ship things unless
no.
the ship explodes and then everyone can burn a fate point to survive. That's, I think, the
It
only
might
fate.
be a good idea for them to go first, because that way we can slip in behind them, away from their weapons. Like
Also, we
that.
can see which way they actually move.
I don't think that's how you spell the ship's name.
We're not the Haugström.
Funny Hogstrom. Okay.
Not even have a G in it.
Yeah, he's close enough.
I mean, yeah.
I shan't be captain of a ship that one could describe the crew as furries.
They belong to the Space Wolves.
Anyway,
Yeah, but I'm not a wolf now, am I? That's the other game.
Yeah, so it is.
yeah, you,
Really?
you guys go first. What do you do?
Wow.
Wow.
That's...
So do we all just get to make actions during the...
we can make
ship's
individual
turn, or-
actions, but the ship can only do maneuver,
And
action,
fire.
and an extra action. And the extra actions are stuff like where is it?
Jeez.
Extended actions. I could lock onto target.
Yeah, so basically, what the ship moves. Ship will always move forward. And then you can do extended actions on your ship's turn. And then when you are finished with your extended action, it goes to the next one's turn, next ship's turn. And they do the same.
Yeah, change bearings because we want to work closer. Because we need to increase our speed actually.
So if we do 45 degrees...
Also, here's a point. In combat, our speed is 9, because our ship's machine spirit is a bit of a caution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Well-
I can boost speed.
Technically, we're not in combat yet. We've not...
We're in combat turns, so to move. Shut up, go away. Basically, I want to take us closer on an intercept course.
Would you like to hit them with your sword?
Yes, I would like to board them.
Free ship, I suppose. Why not?
I would pay good money for a movie where somebody just hangs himself out of a spaceship with a sword and tries to hit the other spaceship as they move past.
I mean, you do have a void suit and someone has a staff, so go for it.
I mean, I have an axe.
Yeah, you see.
Anyway, Captain, let's move forwards.
Yes. All hands to battle stations.
Shall I boost the engines?
Well, yeah. I mean, we need to skim this.
Would we be
Field.
moving at full speed anyway? as we're just moving along by the asteroid field.
What do you mean?
Well, we're not just floating dead in space. We would be moving forwards at a speed, whether it was half speed or full speed. Because this is just determining whether we can what maneuvers.
Are we just going forward to go around the thing, or what's going on?
So here's the thing. The ship will always go forward, either at full speed or a half speed. And that's your ship's move action, and then you take
Right.
extended action.
Yeah.
And then
But
after
then-
you have done the half or full move, you can decide to turn the ship. But you will always move first.
Okay.
All right. Let's go closer to the asteroid field as fast as possible.
I'm just trying to figure out if it's the movement is the plus speed or if it's something else. I can't find the damn thing.
Yeah, I think they explained all the ship stats before the components, if I remember correctly. Speed measures how fast a ship can move in real space. Thanks, PDF.
So what? 10 void measures and then at full speed. Then since you
I think the speed is our full speed.
yeah,
and-
all right. Yeah, let's go with that because I can't find it and I don't want to sit here all night reading a fucking PDF that I can't.
It would also make sense because that's how they do
Yeah.
movement with agility bonus. Full move is a zero bonus.
Right, so what's your ship's speed?
10 normally. If this is classified as combat, 9.
All right. Can you move your own token?
I can.
No.
Nope.
Al, you should be able to move it now.
Yeah, I can select it now.
What's the range of your macro battery?
5. The range of our missile battery is 7.
We could test to adjust bearing, which would allow us to turn sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, well, we don't have a competent pilot.
All right. Can all of you see the auras now?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. That's the weapon range, so you know when you can shoot at something. So Al, move either full or half move forward, and then you can decide if you want to turn or not.
Well, it's...
You haven't done anything hostile yet, so I don't count this as combat. But I do want to have it, go in combat order just in case things start flying.
I mean, if we did do adjust bearing, it would be 57, which is not bad. But too late now, I suppose.
Yeah, let's move first and see what happens.
Yep.
Because I don't think we have any other actions to take.
Well, I could get the crew riled up. That's pretty much all I can do anyways during combat.
The only thing I could think of would be Could always try and jam their communications.
Do we want to move further?
I mean, if we did, we could skim the asteroid belt next turn faster.
I mean, yeah, I could get us to move a little bit further if you want.
Yeah, technically you can do that before we move.
Are you talking about flank speed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want the engines to blow.
I need to fail by 2 degrees.
Yeah,
I literally
use-
cannot fail by 2
Alright,
degrees.
let's do it.
Yeah.
So, do we want to turn just now as well?
So we
So-
move 3 points further.
Yeah, the fastest damn ship in space.
I think it's best to stay out of the asteroid field at the moment, so if we just skirt around it.
I mean, if we take a 45-degree turn here, we can pretty much just move through the edge of the asteroid field and be down there extremely quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
Besides, they did threaten us. They wanted to destroy us, so they should head right towards us. Or near us, hopefully. That, or they just...
I would
go in the
like to
opposite
turn
direction.
towards them so we can launch a missile volley before they get close.
So, yeah, plans Pooh can just lay in them with the disruption cannons and then just turn and finish them or cripple them with the missiles.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're gonna take quite a while to even get there, especially since I think they have a slower ship than us, if I'm not mistaken.
They have the same. They have the same hull type. Oh yeah, did we succeed with the focused augury?
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
haven't.
we got everything about them.
Yeah.
We should have an idea of how fast they are.
I was more interested about their weapons, actually.
Yeah, just a moment. Figure out your stuff, and I'm doing the handout for this ship so you all can see what they have.
Okay. Well, I don't have any actions I want to take. Most because all I can do is shorter range.
Yeah.
Well, I could do the disinformation action, which lets me raise troop morale for the duration of the encounter.
That would be good.
All right, Captain, shall I do it good?
Let's have these guys run scared.
I will say this though, that now that we are in a combat situation, your superior leadership thingamajig will only count for that action for your ship's turn. Rather than
Yeah, but
so if you can only do boost his thing for your
yeah, I know that,
ship
but
turn.
I don't think anyone else has anything they can do at the moment.
Nope.
I also don't know what I can even do, even when we get closer, to be honest. Apart from aiding shooting stuff.
I guess.
I do have decent ballistic skill, and that's about it.
What's your ballistic skill?
41.
All right, I grabbed the communicator and opened comms throughout all the ship, and I go, "Gentlemen, we have prey. We found some pirates, and they seem woefully under-equipped to deal with us. Let's put some fire under their asses."
This is where it fills in the sheet, and they are filled with everything.
And I'm gonna use a fate point to add 1 degree of success to that.
Yeah, you should have all their ship components now in the handout.
Battlefield. laser battery, macro cannons, retro.
Yeah, so pretty bog standard then. Sun-Seer and Mars pattern.
Fuck. Well, our crew gains 6 morale for the duration of the encounter, out of a possible 20.
Better than nothing.
Oh well, consider we have 105 from the start.
We're on 111%, Captain.
Not percent, that's the population tracker.
So yeah, they just have the basic everything. Let's shoot them. Once we get a bit closer.
And if we do take it over, perhaps we can retrofit it.
Yeah. Although when we take it over, I do suggest that I, along with the security team, go over, make sure it's all secure, run it from there.
We can discuss that when we get to it.
I'm just thinking evil things. If we do capture it, how are you going to get through the warp?
So it would have its own navigation and everything.
Shitty navigator.
Yeah.
Have fun. That's your ship.
But it would be a case of use it as the battering ram, like head it straight towards the enemy, and we just go around the side and blow them up.
Here's the thing, right now I don't think we are equipped to handle having 2 ships, so how about if we actually manage to capture it, we go and sell it at the Forge World? That could
is
give us
not-
quite a bit of profit factor, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that is
I do.
true.
But I do think we can achieve get a lot more in long term if we have it around.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we can't really travel much if we have it around.
Yeah, we don't
or, well,
really have to. We all just have to ensure that it has a decent navigator. Then that ship can be the one that runs.
We
Uh,
can't
Can't we
the
do
Forge World
joint
and
warp jumps?
Lucian's breath.
If we have a specific beacon, I think it's only the Imperial Navy that's got that standard equipment. I think we can get it, but it's kind of difficult to get a hold of.
we could actually just man it with crew and leave it here for whenever the Godwin Dynasty comes by to just act as a little attack vessel, like an anonymous attack vessel.
That seems like the most useless way of using it.
Yeah.
I
They
know.
have a sword
Dock
class
it at
frigate.
McCann above the Forge World and get it retrofitted until we're ready to use it.
All right. So are you done with your turn, or is there anything more you want to do?
Didn't we need to turn?
Yeah, turn just 45 degrees, Mr. Al.
Since you are a raider,
Yeah.
you can choose to turn 90 if you wish, but otherwise it's 45.
90 would be directly into the asteroids, which I don't
Yeah, I
really like.
think this is the better choice.
Well, I'm not gonna complain if you do.
We've only just started playing. I don't want to die yet.
Then you shouldn't attack other ships.
That wasn't my choice. Technically, we've not attacked them. We just tried to say hello.
Well, that's
They've been
In a
very,
rather
very rude.
aggressive manner.
Yeah, they verbally attacked us. That's bullying.
right. So are you done with your turn now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Now it's my turn to talk to myself for half an hour and discuss what I'm supposed to be doing.
You should be fine.
I don't think you need to discuss it with yourself.
Saying that, who says he's by himself? Be 2 of him.
Oh, that's all we need. 2 Cals. It's like having 2 Luciuses.
Question: would Cal's evil twin be beardless?
Absolutely not. But he would have a bitchin' stash.
Unless Cal is
No.
the evil twin.
That's what I was about to say. Cal is the evil twin because he's the one with the beard.
Now all those Pathfinder sessions make sense.
No,
No?
no.
Nothing
Okay.
made sense there.
Eh. Time travel warp shittery. With a SWAT team. In a church.
I was really looking forward to throwing you up against the Prohibition gangsters later on.
Fuck.
Oh, he's doing some kind of devious check.
He's a pilot check. They are going to maybe turn.
Actually, they've got the same crew rating as us, so
Yeah,
that was
but
worse.
you know we have this thing called plot armor. Makes us a bit better.
Do we though?
well, you've got me
Hell.
as the gunner as well.
I have 4 points of plot armor. They're called fate points.
So, no, one more thing, then I'm done. As a downside of doing everything myself, I have to keep track of what I can do and how to do it.
Yeah, I've been reading rules. I don't know what I can do at all. There's nothing really useful that I'm
Well,
good at.
I could gun one gun, you could gun the other,
There is that.
but then I could gun both and it would be just as effective.
Probably
Yeah.
a bit more effective because I presume you have
Yeah.
a better ballistic skill.
55.
Angus, do you, considering you were the perception guy, do you ever pick up scrutiny soonish?
No, not in a long time. I think you get it before me, to be honest. Yeah, I get scrutiny at rank 6.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Alright, it's your turn now. What do you wish to do?
Move forward first, because we have to.
Jack, do you want to tickle the engines again?
Yeah, of course.
We could,
Tickle,
if
tickle.
we could get a missile launch away if we rotate just about.
It's not great, but it's
It's
Another-
a wee bit extra.
another thing.
So +1?
Does it have to be a straight line, or can we move across one slightly?
If we do, we have to do a maneuver action. So, and could get to there normally, then prepare to just intercept them.
Yeah, I guess.
We don't have to move the extra one, but you know.
Yeah, but I think we should just
Holy shit.
need to have style points.
God damn it! Why did we have to have a prayer weapon?
Because that's what
not
the
a
merit,
bloody Lance battery.
you know, Meritech strikes. And
I'm just trying to remember what Is it the macro cannons that kind of ignore the void shields?
Yes, and they don't cause hull damage, but they can crit. No, they can't crit, but they just do something.
Yeah, no, it's just because our missiles count as macro cannons. So the missiles
yeah,
ignore the void shield.
Void shields, I think, work against macro
Lasers.
cannons.
Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah. It's the disruption is for every 5 damage that exceeds the target's void shields, one randomly selected component on the ship becomes unpowered. And seeing as they do D10 plus 2, you could in theory short out 2 components per round if we get past their
Well,
well,
the void
sorry,
shields kind of work like armor, so it just takes it off the damage.
but then we can hit 3 times with it.
Void shields reduces the strength of the weapon, not the damage, I believe.
Oh, okay,
It's number of
never mind.
hits. So the first hit hits the void shields, and
Shiny.
yeah, I don't think we have I don't think we can do anything until we actually are in combat with them.
They've got a single void shield array, so as long as we get more than 2 hits, we'll be good.
We'll be shiny.
I guess we turn 45, because if we turn 90, we're gonna hit something.
Yeah.
Yes. And if they just go straight ahead, right
We can
in a
then
line of fire.
nuke 'em up.
Duke Nukem.
As soon as they get within range, I will order someone with good tech. Is it? Who'll do lock on scrutiny, lock on target. Plus
We have to
detection.
maneuver before we shoot, though. That's the
Yeah.
only thing that's a bit annoying here.
But we can lock onto target at any point.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I suppose I could do the scrutiny just now. I'm not trained in it, but it's 32 with no training.
That's better than the crew.
Yeah.
What-
and then get the plus 30 for detection.
What's maneuverability? What does it actually do?
It's the maneuver. Oh, maneuverability.
Yeah, that's the thing that if we want to turn early, that's a bonus
Yeah,
or
so
penalty, depending.
it would be pilot plus maneuverability. So 37 or 57 most times.
Yeah, what we could possibly do. Isn't there a thing that makes us move slower? Adjust speed?
Yeah, just be.
We can move at half speed if we wanted to.
Well,
Yeah, that's true also, but I think we'll be...
let's
Could be
see
a bit
where they
close.
go first, shall we?
Well, they're still lined up for straightforward, so unless they do some maneuver rolls, they're just gonna go straight forward again. So
Yeah,
right
well,
in
no
front
matter,
of us.
yeah, unless they do a pilot thing, they have to go straight forward. So yeah, I think that's really us. Because we've went forward, we've turned slightly, and then we're just waiting for them. You could increase the morale again if you really wanted to.
Nope, I think that's only once per combat.
Yeah, anyway, it's their turn, so. Because I think we've done all we can.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Go on, Cal. Let
No.
us fire the missiles.
No, I don't mind, to be honest, because it gives me time to read up on the combat rules as well.
Well, stop complaining that we take half an hour to discuss these things.
No, I'm not complaining.
Yes, you are. You know it.
You know it. You know.
Only thing that worries me is that they probably can get a shot off on us before we can get one off on them, depending on the range of their weapons.
What do they have? They have.
The Sunseer and the Mars pattern.
Yes.
Al,
And
can you help me out here?
With what?
Are they in range in the firing arc? You can see where the weapons are mounted and what they have. So are they in? Are you actually in range of them?
A prow weapon fires in 45-degree arc to the front. Dorsal can fire in, I believe it's everywhere but the rear.
Yeah, I was just checking that myself.
So we are within range of
The pro
anything.
weapons.
Yeah, we're probably in range of their macro cannons.
Yeah, assuming it's 6 units.
Although that's a point we didn't, I think.
So they have moved half speed. They have turned 45 degrees. So now you're in the 45 arc.
Yep.
So yeah,
Wait a minute. The diagonal diagram in this, I think it's a bit weird because.
Is it? Yeah, actually.
But yeah,
What's
it's
the range on their weapons.
you have the
Well-
PDF. You know what they have, so you can look it up yourself. I'm not gonna tell you.
The Morse pattern is.
Uh, hmm.
6, I think. Yes, 6.
Range is 6, yeah. And it was a laser battery, which is a range of 9.
Fuck, we're dead. No! And again, we've got lots of shields, don't we?
We have 1 shield.
Yeah.
I thought we got a better one.
Yeah,
Uh,
didn't we get a pretty good one?
No, because we misread it as the array, which we can't have.
Oh, that's right. I think in our next turn we should also move at half speed. Otherwise, we just sail past them.
But yeah, they are still. If we are still in this heading, they are in. They would still be in range of our missiles.
Yeah, if we move straight forward 10 and turn 90 degrees, we could still hit them with the missiles.
And we would be out of the range of their front cannons.
Yep.
Yeah,
But they have
okay.
to move in order to hit us down.
Scrutiny, what are you What are you up to? Yeah, he's locking on.
Locking, yeah. Ooh. You know, I think going into combat might have been a bad idea.
We'll be fine.
Well, we have to learn this system sometimes.
So is it just a straight ballistic skill to fire the weapons?
Yes. Unless their ship gives them a bonus to it, like ours does.
Yep. Which means when we lock on, it's plus. Basically, I have to get less than 70 to hit. Without any modifiers.
So, like a bloodthirster charging Gorman. Bloodletter, sorry.
And I can't really find this here while I'm trying to do everything at the same time. Oh yeah, each weapon may be fired once. Excellent.
Dum-dum.
Miss the first shot. Second shot isn't that absorbed by our shield, seeing as it's one hit.
Yeah, I think.
because that's the way I read the rules. The strength is the maximum amount of hits you can get with that weapon. Then
Yeah,
each
and-
hit does D10 plus whatever.
So how many do your shields absorb then?
1.
So yeah, that would absorb the hit. So
I
We
guess
do
that-
the Star Trek thing of.
so I guess I wouldn't even have to roll for damage then.
So I guess they missed with their Sanseer.
Yeah.
And one of the Mars patterns just slammed into our shields. Silly bits.
And I did the. Yeah. Yep, your turn.
Take us
So-
in.
So, did you agree? Full speed and then 90-degree turn?
Works for me. Because then we.
Well, yeah,
kinda be
we're
behind
at
them.
9 now because they just fired.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the machine spirit just shot its
But
knickers.
that's going to take us a bit too far. So we wouldn't be able to
Yeah,
get
but
the.
it would still be in the 4.
Awesome.
Would we still manage to hit them with our front cannons?
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's 45 degree either.
Yeah, because
So-
yeah,
That's 45 degrees, my little thing there.
All right.
So we'd be able to hit them in the side. With
So
Alright.
we can hit them with
open.
both cannons.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll do the scrutiny lock-on
Yep.
thing.
Lock on.
Oh yeah, the missile battery that we have only fires every second round.
before
right?
you roll, Angus, your scrutiny was bad, right?
It's,
It's
32
32.
without being trained in
Oh yeah, you perception monster. That's right.
it. Yeah. So it's just slightly better than the cruise.
And I guess Macarius will be the one firing, right?
I would hope so.
I am an Imperial Navy officer. Of course, I'll be firing.
And your ballistic is what?
55 at the moment.
And you
It
get
gives
plus
me
5
plus
for the
5.
ship.
Then if what's his face passes his test, that's another plus 10, so that takes me to 70. Then you could do good. That's plus 80.
I think the ballistic skill test is more important than this one.
Yeah, aye.
So I am gonna hold off on my thing.
Either way, it's going to be 70 for Macarius. And make that 80. Actually, would the do it good only account for one
I think it's only for one weapon.
ballistic skill test?
All right.
So, yeah, choose which one you want to do the most with.
Should I hit them with a full barrage of missiles with an option of hitting 7 times, so we could pretty much blow them to smithereens, or should I try and disable them?
Well, we can do both.
I'm gonna hit them with everything.
Yeah. Hit them with a disruption first. First roll being the
Yep.
disruption.
Yeah.
And I'm
do
going to.
description first, aye.
I'm giving you the bonus on the missiles.
All right. So just the disruption will be just plus 5 then, because I'm saving the 2 other plus 20 for the missiles.
Oh wait, does my locking thing only count for one?
Yes, only
Oh.
applies for one weapon.
Okay then. Fair enough.
What? I'm gonna use a fate point.
You have one job. One job.
Yeah, there we go. It hits.
But is that not just absorbed by their shield?
Well, by
Um,
one shield. And I think they only have one
yeah.
because they're a raider.
And for every degree of success, I think you get a second, another hit.
Yeah, it's like full auto. And the disruption is what, strength 5? Forgetting my own ship here. Oh, strength 3.
Strength 3.
Yeah, so one shot, one hit. And yeah, disruption is weird. But yeah, not affected by armor, so
We knock out one random one random system is unpowered. How do we define the random system?
Look at how many systems they have and then roll a dice with
Yeah,
about as many
well,
sides.
12.
there's only a certain amount of things that can be unpowered, if I remember correctly.
Well, really only the storage base can be...
And the voiceman quarters. Although I suppose unpowering them would just...
Turns the light off.
Should I just
Yeah.
roll a 1d10 and we start from the top?
Well, there's 12 items because you could empower the weapons.
But yeah, but they've got the Warp Engine Gellerfield,
The
Class
drive.
2 drive, Void Array Shield, Standard Bridge, Life Sustainer, Voiceman Quarters, the Array, Battery, Macro Cannons, yeah.
There's 12, so do a d12, I suppose. And see what comes up. Hopefully a weapon.
Voiceman Quarters is unpowered.
Excellent.
I
But
mean,
it still does 8 damage as well.
No, we don't deal damage, we just unpower them.
so
Well,
I
at
have-
least their shields are out now for the next attack.
I have nothing better to do, so I might as well try to jam their comms.
And
I'm
then
going to
someone
make the
gets to-
second, because I can fire both weapons per round, but the missiles require a round to reload.
Fires the missiles. And
With all the crazy bonuses.
Yes!
Fuck yeah.
Wow.
Spend a
That-
fate point to add an additional success.
Our strength is 5 on those, so
there's no point.
That's 5d10 plus 1.
no,
Wait, what's the...
the plus 1 is part of the damage block.
Oh, so it's
that's-
5d10 plus 5.
And the clock is that we can't fire the missiles one round.
Yeah, what's the crit rating? Isn't that...
Crit rating
Uh,
6,
yeah.
which... God, I forgot to crit work. It's every that gets through the the armor? Or whatever?
Fuck me, that damage roll.
Jesus Christ.
Whew.
So does their armor apply every time, or every with every dice, or is it?
I'm not sure.
Ah,
Because
yeah.
armor is 16, which means it would negate all the damage.
So
If
it
it
can't
was
be.
each hit.
Yeah, that would be insane. Then we literally could not hurt them if that was the case.
Yeah, it means they couldn't hurt us either, so...
When the weapon's attack roll meets its crit rating, so if your crit rating is 6, so anything 6 or above counts as a crit, if I understand this correctly.
So that's when rolling damage.
Yeah, I think so.
So we crit on every roll at 1? Or
Yeah, so
Yeah.
4, you deal 4 crits to it.
5.
5.
we rolled... Oh yeah, because the first shot technically counts the crit, only though it's only on powers.
Actually, yeah, good point, 4, sorry.
Yeah, because there's a 3 technically. Roll a 2 over... It's so weird.
So if I understand this correctly, how many crits? 4?
Yeah, because the first got... Wait, no, that... I rolled... Yeah, no, they... 4 crits. Because we got 6 degrees of success, but we've only got 5... No.
Yeah.
So, I did that wrong, it should have been 4d10 plus 4.
Yeah.
Ooh, naughty.
Because the first one is absorbed by the shield, so it's Just ignore the first 10.
All right, so it's 2. So it's 7, 15, 13, and 12.
Wait, didn't we take out the shields with the
I
EMP
think
thing?
it's every weapon is blocked by 1 shield.
Okay.
No
Yeah.
FTL rules here.
Yeah, that's how I had it in my mind. Like, it has to power up again after being disabled.
So basically, all your attacks there hits the crit rating because that's a 7 and your crit is 6.
No, that's a 3 because the weapon is actually 1d10 plus 1. But I did roll them
Oh.
all together.
All right.
So we've got 3 crits.
And armor is subtracted by the damage total.
Oh, so that's still 26 points of damage.
Wait there, no.
So, what do we roll for critical?
So if I understand this correctly, you pissed off their machine spirit, you hold breach them, and you put a hole in some compartment as well. And I might
And
be
of course, stealth damage.
yeah, and I might be reading this completely wrong.
One
Yeah.
component.
And you said armor is reduced, or what did you say?
Yeah, the armor is just removed from the total damage roll.
So that's 32, if I'm understanding this correctly.
Yeah.
And their armor is 15. So 17 damage.
Yeah. That's reduced their hull integrity quite a bit.
Yes.
And that's 17 damage to both their population and morale as well.
Yay, we do shit.
Should we maybe try to get in touch with them, see if they want to surrender?
Maybe afterwards.
It's just one volley, come on.
Yeah, just think
If-
next
if-
round we haven't got the missile, so we can just do a macro battery at them. And
Yeah.
I was gonna jam their comms just to fuck with them.
Yeah, roll for it. Still your turn.
Yeah, that's
Well-
funny, so do it.
which
Why don't we hail them then jam them just for the hell of it?
I mean, we
yeah,
could
but
just
for the
jam
f-
and then stop jamming and then hail and then start jamming again. Though they wouldn't be able to answer, I suppose, but you know.
I'm just thinking, if their hull integrity is anything like ours, then they've been reduced to about half.
yeah, I'm going to roll for the crit 7. Roll 1d10 for every component on a 4 or higher. Component now counts as unpowered. On an 8 to 10, the drives are completely wrecked. Oh, sorry. 1d5 morale damage.
Why is there a blue 10?
1.
What did you do?
On a roll of for Surly Tech Priest, which is crit number 7. It's where is it? Roll 1d10 for every component on a 4 plus.
It counts as empowered.
Yeah. Now, when it says component, it doesn't re-specify the component. So is it every component on their ship?
Yeah, other than the bridge, I say, because the bridge has a special thing.
Use armored bridge.
So I've got to roll another 10 d10s. That seems a bit. Suppose it is a critical hit.
I successfully fucked with them, so.
Excellent.
1, 2, they're all 4+. All their other stuff is unpowered, which sounds wrong.
Wait, which crit result was this?
Early tech priest, something has jarred and shut the
Tech
mate.
sprites, yeah.
Ship's machine spirits awakening their anger. Massive electrical surges knock out the systems across the ship. Roll 1d10 for every component. On a 4 or higher, the component now counts as unpowered.
That seems insane.
So that's their entire ship, apart from the warp engine, is
Yeah.
unpowered.
And I don't see anything in the errata about this.
I'm
So-
also
Yeah, I'm
wondering-
using the updated rulebook with the 1.4.
I mean, it does sound extreme, but the way it's written, it sounds like
Yeah, it's
you're
pretty.
doing it right.
It's pretty clear.
I
Pretty
guess we just
straightforward.
got like the best
And they
possible
take
crit result.
One morale loss.
I'm more
One-
thinking if we did it right, whereas
Yeah.
Cal did 3d10, maybe it should have been 1d10 plus 3. Mostly because the critical hits table goes up to 11.
No,
Yeah.
see, what I did was I just rolled since you did the critical hit, and yeah, I fucked it up because first of all you should have rolled for it rather than me.
Alright, so it's a 1d10 plus 3.
No, let's go. Let's roll with this, just to finish out the
No,
fight.
alright, we just have this as the crit result.
Yeah, this is the crit result.
Since it just mangled their entire ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for their drive, so they just happily move on.
No, their warp engine, their Gellerfield,
Oh.
Class 2, everything else is unpowered. Their
So it's
warp
just
engine
a
is
warp
intact.
engine. So they could jump into the warp, but I don't know how long they'd last.
Yeah,
Oh god.
they're not going to last long though.
Well, are there communications down as well, or should we?
Well, they're currently being jammed.
It's
Big
underpowered,
beast.
so they can't even turn on the thing to notice that they're jammed.
Okay. Does that also mean they don't have oxygen or anything if everything's down?
Everything,
Yep.
everything is out.
Apart from the warp engine.
They're slowly suffocating.
All right. I would suggest that we follow them, and once we're sure that they're all dead, we send somebody over in a void suit to.
They're
Yeah,
currently
shit.
drifting.
Yeah,
They're
tech-
having a bad time.
Yeah.
Repairing a system takes 1d5 turns.
And
Yeah.
the turn is half an hour, so they'd be dead long before they
Yep.
would
You see,
have a chance.
what happens here is that they French fry when they should have pizza.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
are,
pretend that makes sense to me.
are there more crit results? Like you rolled 3 crits, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be 1d10 plus 3. You rolled 3d10.
Yeah, then do your thing then.
No, we're counting this as the single crit result because the other one is hull breach. I
No.
select 1d5 components and we roll d10 for each.
Yeah, let's do that then, since it was a whole bridge. Or do you want to have this one as one of the crits, and then you roll for the other 2?
No, just keep with a 7. Just let's
Yeah.
have that the 1.
Keep with this one as the
Alright.
one.
So, is there
In the
anything
future, it's in the future it's 1d10 plus the number of crits that you got.
Alright. So, is there anything more you want to do, or should we take the next one?
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else. My stuff seems to be mostly defense based.
I'm guessing we're just gonna keep following them, I suppose.
Yeah, I'd say literally just fly after them until we're sure they're all dead, and then send somebody over in a void suit.
Aren't void suits standard gear for crews?
For everyone.
I don't get one.
I
I
don't
just
get one
realized we're
either.
in totally the
No.
wrong direction now.
Yeah.
Doesn't that mean their ship will have void suits, which means they have enough time to don them?
Yeah, so I think
That
we
would
have
be
to.
true.
I think I have to tell the crew to do a good job here in order to turn us earlier.
Yeah, let's adjust the bearing. So it'd be
Is
pilot.
this? Can I do the maneuverability thing here?
Yes, you can, because that's plus maneuverability, so...
Yeah, so if you tell it to do it good and do the maneuverability thing, it all helps.
I'll get the Sacred Dungeons.
Yeah. Get on that steering wheel nice and good.
Perhaps one shouldn't lube the wheel.
Damn,
Plus
40.
20.
Okay, so that's plus 47.
Yes. Or 57 if you want to tell the crew
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do it
but
good.
with me it's... And it... Yeah, so yeah. I need to get below 87.
I'm sure the crew can somehow manage that.
Yeah, they...
Yay!
And I just lost it.
Spin me right round, baby, right round.
My turn after moving 1 VU less than its speed value.
So if yours is 9, then
For every degree of success, it may turn after moving 1 less. So
yours is 9. Let's say we round down. So 4 is half. 3 is half. No, 4. Fuck, what am I dribbling about? So 4 you can do at 2 then. You can turn after 2. Unless my math is wrong. And it's a raider, so you can turn 90 degrees if you wish.
yes, that was my idea.
Oh, so if we don't manage to do the same thing next turn, we might just head straight into the asteroid field.
Well, we can move half speed and then turn.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Half speed. Oh, and then Sir Isaac Newton carries them off. Unless they get their engines sorted, but I think...
But wasn't the last movement they did before we shut them down a half-speed movement, so wouldn't they be drifting off at half speed?
Who knows? They might have had their engines fixed.
I would be really lucky to make that happen.
That's a good point I didn't consider.
Because they would need to roll attack use with 6 degrees of success, I think.
Well, just keep them where they are now, because that's where they'd end up this turn.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, your turn.
I want to hit them with my sword.
We can
You're
board them
not an-
later.
Yeah, you're not an orc. You can't lean
No,
out
I'm
the side
just
of the ship.
Imperial Navy.
But yeah,
So
and I
is it-
should be using the red shirt sheet for this.
So it was half move and turn.
Yeah, but you can do the thing if you wish to see if you can turn earlier. But otherwise, 5
Well,
degrees.
it's not going to help us much.
No, but 5 degrees and then turn 45 would put you really closer than when you eventually catch up.
Wait, is it a new turn?
Yeah, because the other ship would, since they're moving at half speed, would just be where they are now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
good point.
And because everything is unpowered, they can't do anything.
Yeah. Actually, how do we get them to stop?
I don't
We
know.
don't. We just fly besides them at the same speed, and once we're over there, we stop we repair their ship, I guess.
I
You can always,
suppose if we dock with them, we could use our own retro thrusters to stop everything.
Wouldn't
That would
just
tear the ship apart.
Well, no, because if once we're docked with them, we share the same mass, or masses altogether, if we're traveling at the same speed, and then we can use our own engines to slow us both down.
If we do it slowly, yes. If we would just go full power, their
No.
momentum would still.
Yeah, so we'd have to match their speed, dock with them, and then...
Well, we can do.
Look.
We
Yeah.
can board them.
I came to
with
blow
shuttles.
stuff up, not do bloody
How
This
about
physics.
is
we
why
get-
you have me
How about
here.
we
I'm the
just
physicist.
run after them for now?
So,
Yeah.
for-
So, Mr. Corallian, would you please tickle the maneuverability of the vessel?
I will.
Whistle. Shut up, Wesley.
Where are your nuclear vessels?
Not the greatest, but that's 15.
It
Aiden?
all helps.
So, plus 10, plus 27, plus 15.
So bonus of 32, I think, in total.
It's just the same bonus as last time, -5.
Wait, sorry, I need to. So I get 10, 27 for maneuverability, plus 15 for Varus,
Yes.
52.
There we go. Yeah. When we tell them to do things, our guys are actually kind of good.
Well, yeah, like any command crew would.
Do.
So yeah, we can. Okay, so we must move one. Then we can adjust, and once it's turned, remaining distance 8.
Should we choose for funsies, give them another rocket in the ass? Since those should be reloaded now.
Yep. Well, we could.
I
definitely
want
should.
to fire the Well, if someone would like to lock on,
Oh, I suppose.
I also notice for every 2 degrees of success, an additional +5 is added. So if you get really good at it, we could just, well,
Good luck.
fuck it.
And I can't help either of you, so.
Just imagine if I was trained in scrutiny. It'd be brilliant.
I think it's because
Right.
of balancing reasons you're not.
I'm going to fire
Probably.
the disruption batteries.
Isn't already everything down that they have?
Yeah. But
Well,
you know,
apart from their warp engine
we don't know if their engines are still up.
and the
Like their
bridge
shields
has
have come back up.
that, and isn't the bridge protected by some nonsense?
Yeah.
So we could still empower the bridge.
Are their shields back up, Cal?
you would have to do a Auspex thing to see that.
We're firing,
we just
so we will
shot
see
them.
it.
Oh yeah, no, their shields are not up.
Yeah, this is now just for.
Oh, that was supposed to be +4, so that's 30, 11 damage.
So that's 2 unpowered things then.
Yeah.
Yep.
So their warp engines are down and possibly the bridge now.
Yeah. I think they're the only powered thing, so
So how much damage did you do first of all?
11.
Well,
All
But
right.
it's not damage, it's. For
it
every,
can't do hull damage.
No,
for every
this is-
5 damage, something gets unpowered.
Yeah.
All right.
Just we got the basically EMP cannons.
All right. Yeah, you probably took out the warp drive now, so.
Lady Captain, I believe their ship is fully disabled. Should I just send it to the Black Abyss?
Well. Okay, what's the range on?
Did this do any hull damage?
No.
None.
Okay.
It can't do it because
Yeah.
of the cannons.
Yeah, an EMP, so they just do silly nonsense that means we can capture ships easily, if we really want to.
Here's the thing, like right now, boarding this thing might be very dangerous because the crew is probably still alive, they're on void suits, so we're gonna lose a lot of crew to get a ship that we might not be able to properly get under control, that might be irreparable or take a lot of resources to repair. So
Roger
we might
that.
as well
Opening
just
fire.
Blow it
Well-
up, blow it up. Because the captain hasn't said otherwise, and somebody misses.
I'm gonna re-roll that. I've got the fate points.
Haven't you? Oh yeah. What are you firing with this time?
The
The
missiles.
missiles.
All right.
Guess I can't do anything this turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might want to hit and run them if we get the opportunity.
Is that's 3 hits, isn't it?
Yeah, 1+ degrees.
Yeah. So hit and run, so we can, like, if they explode, we run away.
It just basically we need to make a. Actually, we need to make a spacecraft.
That's
Fuck
2
it.
crits.
Okay.
Oh, that was supposed to be 1d10 plus 2, not.
Yeah, well done, Numpty.
Classic D0.
At least it's a crit.
That's a 6.
I'm rolling one right now. I
What's
got a 0.
the crit table? Where is it? 6. Engine's crippled.
Well,
They're
they were
already crippled.
already crippled. Does
Well,
this...
they were unpowered. Now they are crippled.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
Right, roll a d10
For what?
for engines crippled.
They're still usable though, heavily damaged. Reduce the ship's speed by half.
Does this make any hull damage by any chance?
This
Yes.
weapon does do hull damage.
Does
It
the
does 20.
does the
Armor blocks it.
all right? So they have 15 armor. So how much damage do
5
you do?
damage.
5 damage.
5 damage minus the armor. There we go. 5 damage in total. I'm going to shut up now.
They are still operational, if you dare to call it that. They haven't blown up yet.
Yeah.
well, I'd
Are they
say
can't really list in space, can you? Can't really tilt to show they're heavily damaged. It's just a case of bits have fallen off.
Just
And well, basically, you can see the other side of space through their ship at this point. That's how damaged it is. Just bits and pieces come off, so there's bullets all straight through the
yeah,
ship.
you see the occasional human body just floating through space.
I'd say let's just slowly follow them for the next 2 turns and then shove some more missiles up their ass.
Yeah.
Well, we could always wait. Also, I was looking at the suffocation stuff, and it. Where is it? Blah blah blah. It mentions something about not having the breathing masks. Sections without breathing masks, the crew have to. Basically, they can hold their breath for their toughness bonus minutes.
Well, a turn is half an hour,
Yeah,
so
exactly. So most of the crew would be dead
But didn't we say they
Yeah.
had void suits?
because I assume void suits are standard operating.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Would it
ships.
take more than 3 minutes to get into a void suit?
Depends if they're on hand or not.
Also, here's the thing: like, just because there's hull damage somewhere doesn't mean the air is being sucked out right now. It just means no
No.
new oxygen is produced, which
Yeah.
can take like easily like an hour for the bigger compartments of the ship for the oxygen to be used up. So they would be able to get into the void suits.
Chances are they have no gravity in there though, so that could be fun for them.
Yep, and they're just repeatedly being battered by rockets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, with that hit, we just killed 5% of their crew. For instance.
Yep.
Yeah, the
so
scale is kind of funny here.
I
So
think it's
shall
a
we do
case of
another?
us getting onto the content and just being like, if you're alive, let us know and surrender.
Well, their comms are down. That's the problem.
You empowered them with your giant missiles of doom.
Thank you.
And
They're
someone
all-
is actively
Yep,
jamming
I'm
them.
fucking with them.
Just they actually have their things empowered, but they're being jammed, so they have no clue.
And I could release the gem if you want.
Well, we should at least talk to these guys.
Well, I have got some toast.
I mean,
Hey, jammy bastard!
oh, sword class frigate.
Of
Oh fuck! I would think this was just a trader that we just jumped. Ah!
Wait, oh,
Ew,
what?
you know what we can't jam because we don't have an astropath? Astropathic messages.
I thought we would have had like our crew. We have all the crew, but the only thing.
Yeah, but we can't make a roll for it because we don't have an astropath transcendent as a player character.
Well, it'd be an NPC character, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but we haven't mentioned it, and we have to do that in order to actually do the thing.
Do the thing.
And it's... I don't have the Navis Prime open either, so...
As
Well-
as I said at the start of the combat, you discover 2 ship in silent mode, one
Yeah, I know.
sword class and one raider.
We
Right,
ignored
there was
the
2
sword.
ships.
What?
Yep.
Cal,
Yeah.
is that initiative correct?
Yeah, it's D10 plus detection.
Rating, not...
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. That explains
Not-
a few things.
I was about to say because otherwise our initiative would be 30.
Yeah,
something.
it's 9 then, not 20.
Yeah.
Not 23.
They still go before us, but still.
Please. Oh crap! We fired our missiles, didn't we?
yeah.
Well, yeah, but I'm gonna hail them as soon as it's our turn again.
Well, should we take a break since it's been another hour?
It's been more than an hour. But yeah, we should take a break.
Yeah, because I have some shit that I need to get rid of.
Yeah, let's take a break.
But
5
there's a
minutes.
toilet for that.
Yeah, hour. 5-minute break,
Well,
ladies and
you're a
gentlemen.
few thousand miles away from me, so I can't.